I'll be reacting to Yo Boy KONGMING episode 12. I will be watching it off of High Dive's website, and I will be starting off my reaction in 1-0 go. Boom. I always love how cool that sound effect sounds. Oh man, I'm stoked for this. Okay. I just love how they somehow find a way of perfectly relating this to the events going on at hand. This is why I love the series. Hopefully, though, the resurrected battle ends up with Eiko achieving absolute victory. I mean, hey, the thing is, though, you gotta do what you gotta do to win, though, especially when your opposition has like so much resources in their disposal. Hmm. I'm assuming our girl's gonna start singing though. I'm not gonna blame her though. I mean, oh, whoa! Oh, I actually love that character development for Nanami there. Oh yeah, so he's figured it out. Figured out that that was the girl that Nanami was singing with on the streets. Hmm. Oh man, I love the stare that Nanami gave Eiko there. Oh, okay. It's already the music's already starting out pretty dang beautifully. Oh man. And I'm stoked. I'm stoked to hear the beauty that's gonna blast through my headphones right now. Oh. Whoa. I'm gonna guess this time. No, it definitely has gotta be this time the voice actress for Eiko performing it this time. Oh man, it sounds so I mean, oh, it sounds so incredible. Oh man. And the beat to this is so dang fire. Oh, okay. Dreamer. Okay, when I'm done reacting to this episode, I'm gonna have to listen to this song. Oh, and I love how uplifting the song is too. It comes to like themes of pursuing your dreams. Do you have nothing to lose for pursuing them or for aiming high? It really is such a beautiful song because when you grow up, you kind of think that it's impossible to achieve your dreams sometimes, depending on what point of life you're in and things are on your lap. But then you have got songs like this that are so uplifting. Whoa, you know Eiko is doing some incredible shit if he's got that guy in fear. Oh. Again, I love these moments where Kawan's just showing absolute respect by listening to Eiko's performance. Oh, you can tell that this is. Oh, she's down. I got a feeling Eiko noticed too with the way she reacted there. Huh. Oh. You know, I really do hope these three. Oh. Hell yeah. Good. Good. Because honestly, they can't. They're better off trying it their way instead of letting them be weighed down by corporate. Oh, yes, he was. But you know what? This was bound to happen eventually, though. This is going to happen eventually. Yeah. So close to 100. Come on, reach it, reach it. Oh, okay, yeah, definitely looks like it's close to that. Those amount of likes. And not just that, even like the background art. Oh man, sup, Humor Kali. It came out. What are you talking about? It's on High Dive's website right now. Oh, you mean the song? Okay. Because I was wondering what you were referring to. Because the episode's out on High Dive already. Yeah, it's on High Dive, dude. It literally has it in its schedule that it came out today. I'm literally reacting to it right now. I even have the link in my description box of the episode. Do you have a High Dive account? If you have a High Dive account, then it's there. But High Dive's only available in some countries, though. So I'm watching off of High Dive. Yeah! Finally! Finally! Woo! I have no doubts. I had no doubt she was going to reach that the actual amount. Oh. Then that's probably why it's not there yet, because High Dive is the official source because I know in the US, I think it's licensed by Sentai, and they put the episodes there early on High Dive for some anime. So it's on High Dive. Although they're subscription based. It's like, for them, it's $5 a month to have their service. It was easy to see why they lost, though. I mean, our girl was supremely talented, and she had amazing timing, too. Oh, that's awfully really dang sweet, because it gives a lot of characterization to Nanami. And I love how all of three ladies, they're accepting responsibility. Honestly, yeah. I love how they interpreted Echo's song so perfectly. But I'm sure they'll be forgiven easily by their fan base, though. Because they're all lovely ladies. I love that one girl that was shocked about seeing her face, though. Oh. Okay. More music? I don't mind one bit. Fuck, if anything, I welcome this with open arms. Aw, he's smiling so radiantly. And I'm guessing that the people in the audience are going to definitely perceive this as better than her usual singing. Because man, she's singing this song with a massive, massive amount of vitality. Huh. And when she says, I will go a brand new way, it really fits in with Nami now wanting to have a new chapter in her life. A nice, hey, that's just his perspective. Seems like people are digging it, so this guy looks like he's going to be utterly wrong. At least I hope he ends up being wrong. Because I think the difference now is Nanami and her girls can sing their part of Azali for a long, well, at least for a good amount of time. They're probably going to have at least a good amount of fans that are going to still stick with them and follow them. So it's not going to be necessarily the same at all. Oh, man. That was like two big performances back to back. Oh, oh, that back was so cute. Ah. I don't think she cares about that. For the self-law singing. Good. I'm glad. Hey, you know what? Even if it doesn't do it, to feet, I think that's what matters the most to them at the end of the day. Holy cow. Oh! Oh, how he did this. Yeah, Azali has to do an encore. Yeah, I want to see that freaking encore. Yeah, because those are genuine likes right there. Because this time now, Azali, they're getting likes the right way. Oh, I love the emotion on Aiko's face. Oh man, I love a happy smile. Oh man, I kind of want the encore, but I understand why I didn't because we got like two massive performances back to back. Yes. I hope he can afford that. But fuck it, I mean, Aiko won, so that is worth the celebratory vibe straight up. I fucking love how our chat's just showing up with them sunglasses. Damn, he still looks at our boy as an enemy? Oh. Oh man, our boy wrong about that. Huh. Oh. Hey, at least that explains why he was so rough on Nanami and her friends. That's actually kind of sweet. It actually gives him a little bit more depth. Okay. Kind of makes Karasawa a little bit more likable. Yeah, now we know he gives it. Oh, okay. This is actually nice. Oh. Oh, you know what? I like him now. I mean, Karasawa may be abrasive, but at least now we know his heart was in the right place. Even though the way he went about it is kind of fucked up. But at least now we know he meant well. Yo, he did it again. Oh! I gotta be Karasawa look kind of hilarious in a good way. Aw, I love this. I mean, I think you should give it a shot their way. Hey, it's only one more chance. I mean, they're asking for. If it goes well, he can do it more. If not, then he can just end it off. I mean, okay then. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm actually on with it. I mean, Kurosawa made Marine well, but he was a little bit abrasive because up until this point. Oh, oh. Oh, this is so nice seeing Nick happy. Hell yeah. And then obviously couldn't happen to a better person. All that good fortune. Yeah, all that. I'm stoked. I really hope we can. It wasn't just KONGMING, though. It was all our efforts, too. I mean, why not be with the person that's been with her since the start? Hell yeah. And honestly, our girl does all the praise. Oh, man, I love that. Acknowledgement there. Ah. I love these beats where she shows that's how politeness and gratefulness. That's so dang cool. Oh. I love it when KONGMING talks about a little bit about his past. But thankfully, he's not in that spot anymore. Hell, it really did. And not just that, it changed people too. I mean, it changed Nanami and her friends for the better. Oh, hey, I'm happy he got his wish. Hopefully, it doesn't mean he's gonna go back into his previous time, though. Yeah, I fucking love the sound of that. Shit, I hope the series gets a season two. But you know what? If it ends off on this note, this would be a great note to end off on too. But hey, that feels like a great open-ended setup for season two if the series ever gets it. Yeah. The world needs more of her. Hey, Koumei could have said it better himself. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, okay. That really got to me. Oh yeah. There's a nice way of artfully implementing the ending theme. And this how you artfully use the montage too. Oh, kind of like how it shows you some of the others from the previous episodes. That's cool. It is nice seeing like that one episode where he taught those three guys how to make that drink for their soothing of the throat. I like how they show a little still of that too. Kabe's friends. I kind of like this. It has a nice bit of finality to it. I just love seeing that look of confidence on Eiko's face. Oh, Volume 1. Hey, I hope we get to see Volume 2 in animation form. Oh, okay. The narrator just made it sound more epic. Oh, now it's Julio. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought for a second it was fully over, but now there's still a little bit more. Good, good, good. Man, I was like when anime and they always got like some of them just show off some of the highlights throughout the series. Oh, but the high five was so well animated. But man, the animation studio couldn't have chosen better bits to show off the highlights of the series, though. And man, all this music is so dang fire right now. Oh yeah, for those of you wondering what I'm gonna rate this episode, 10 out of 10 episode. That's all I gotta say. But no, I'll delve more deeply into why I thought it was a 10 out of 10 once the ED's over. And once the episode's over. And yeah, PA Works, this is definitely one of the best anime they've ever made. Like, holy cow. This was great from start to finish. Yeah! Oh yeah, girl. Woo! Oh, okay. That animation's so dang gorgeous. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. I think now it's truly over. But you know what? That was a fine note to end off the series. All right. Definitely in this instance, the episode was holy cow. The episode was straight up perfection because it had everything I could have wanted. Back to back amazing performance by first Eiko, then Anami and her group. I mean, my goodness, there wasn't really much more you could have really asked for from a final episode of a series, but it goes further than that. It wraps things up perfectly because Eiko gets to get her well-deserved win. And on top of Eiko getting her well-deserved win, something else I really loved about this last episode too. I love the fact that this episode has a lot of plot progression because not only does Eiko get all of her likes, I love how this series also ends off on a point where it's like, okay, if it were to ever get more, it would make sense. But if it were to end, it would also feel like a nice conclusive ending because Eiko's career is on the upswing. So we all know she's pretty much on a path of nothing but success. But at the same time, if they're ever want to make more, the series would be able to do that too. So I love how this opening and this ending is so perfect on due to that front. And I love how it resolves a lot of plot points. Like when it comes to Nanami, she's now come with an understanding of Kurosawa that now she wants to sing utilizing her voice. And Kurosawa's going to help him out. I thought that was really damn cool too. And now, like that emotional moment where Nanami was apologizing, and Kurosawa, you can tell he became a bit gentler. That was one of my favorite moments too in the series, where Kurosawa, where it was revealed that he actually really does care about Nanami. He just didn't want them to fall into like the path of failure that Kurosawa fell into when Kurosawa was a performer. That was also really dang nice too, and made him a much more layered character. And additionally, aside from all these wonderful performances, from a character standpoint, it was amazing. Like, you get character development for Nanami because in this episode, I love how Eiko's song inspires her to sing, but to sing utilizing her own voice to pursue her own dreams. That was a lot of nice growth for her, and I love how the catalyst for that was hearing Eiko singing. And then afterwards, I love how you had her two friends bat for Nanami. So I love the character development for her two friends. I love the character development for Kurosawa, where we learned that he's actually a nice guy deep down. And I love how he changed for the better. That was pretty darn cool. I love this character development for Eiko. She's got a lot more self-confidence now, being able to now also uplift people with her music. And in addition to all that, what also really made the episode fantastic too was, I love that bit where you have Koumei, where he expressed his wish. He wanted to live in a peaceful era, and he got it. That was nice. Recontextualizes a lot of things in this series, that last bit there. So that's what I thought the writing for the episode was absolutely on point, with moments like that. And the animation work for beautiful perfection from like start to finish. Zero complaints on that end. And the artwork was gorgeous. And that's why, taking all these factors in consideration, I gotta rate the episode straight up 8 out of 10. It was that utterly fantastic. And as for the series itself, if I had to rate it overall, this is a rare rating I give to anime, but I'm gonna give it a score of an 8 out of 10. It was damn good from start to finish. And here's why I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Because it was consistently great from start to finish. And while, yes, there were things I kind of wish it would have done in the middle episodes of the series when it comes to pacing itself, because sometimes it would build up the performance, and some of it's in middle episodes, but then it wouldn't show it off. And maybe there were bits where I felt like they could have used Kabe a little bit more. Well, I would have loved to have seen maybe a little bit more of Koumei screen time. But for the most part, those weren't issues that damned the series at all. But I had to mention some of the things I wish the series would have done, which, looking at the episode count, yeah, makes me wish the series would have had a 13th episode. But in saying that, even though it wasn't a 13 episode count, the 12 episodes that it had to work with, it utilized them really, really damn well. And I'd be lying if I said that I didn't wish to see Eiko perform at the Summer Sonia, because considering that this is what the Azeli group and also Eiko were striving towards, they were all trying to get likes to perform in the Summer Sonia. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit disappointed in not seeing that come into fruition, Eiko perform at Summer Sonia. So that's why there were a few things that kept me from rating it anything higher than 8 out of 10, because it really did feel like the series just needed maybe just an extra episode. But with the way it wrapped things up, though, I think it wrapped things up pretty dang beautifully, if you ask me. I just gotta mention just the slight things that irked me a little bit. But in saying that, it was still a damn good series, though, because for one, the writing was incredible because it had a unique vibe with Koumei being transported into a current time period. So it already gave it more unique vibes than the usual anime. And seeing how his unconventional ways of handling things ended up setting up Eiko for success. I did love that. I did love the fact that the series emphasized multiple times it wasn't just Eiko that allowed him to persevere, it was Koumei too in his efforts. Like, I love how when it came to the credit of success, it was shared equally among the cast of characters. And also, aside from that, the performances in the series were fantastic because the performances linked up perfectly to the narrative of the series. Like, it wasn't just fantastic sounding music just for the sake of fantastic sounding music. Like, it fit in perfectly like a glove. And that's why I got to give the series absolute praise from a script standpoint, despite there being, say, a few flaws here and there. But in saying that, even like some of the most brilliant series can have a few flaws here and there. Because in life, there's nothing perfect. Now, from a character standpoint, this is where the series is actually at its strongest. Because all the characters are dynamic. I love how this series, when it comes to, say, Eiko, I love how she lacked confidence. I love how they explained why she lacked confidence. And I love how this series, it constantly worked hard in giving Eiko character development and seeing her slowly gain self-confidence to the point where she became a extremely confident singer was so beautiful because it made this series so rewarding to watch. I was like, holy cow. And aside from that, there was something else the series also did well from a character standpoint. I love how it handled Koumei, like seeing his unconventional tactics, because seeing any bit involving our boy Koumei was engaging, entertaining. Yeah, maybe I could have wished that they would have shown him off a little bit more in the latter episodes. But I understand, though, because at that point, the latter episodes were more about giving Kabe and Eiko some more screen time. Kabe, I like Kabe as a character. I feel like that's probably the one character that, even though I liked him, though, the series probably, though, the series probably could have, because here's the thing about Kabe. I liked him, but it felt like he didn't affect the plot that much. Oh, sup, Sho Garuye. Hope you're having a great day right now. But yeah, also thank you for joining the live chat. Now, when it comes to Kabe, I liked him. I just felt like they could have utilized him a little bit more because with Kabe, they built in a lot of excitement with him when they first introduced him. But it felt like, aside from like making that rap, though, that was really damn good in episode number 11. I feel like he didn't really affect things as much. Like, even in this last episode, it felt like Kabe's presence was like, it just wasn't there in comparison to Koumei, Eiko's presence, Azele, Kurosawa. So that's probably the only character I felt this series could have probably even cut out altogether, and they could have maybe even had maybe Kouming sing to save the screen time. And I actually like Kobe as a character. I just felt like he was extremely underutilized, where it's like, maybe they could have either cut him, or if the series would add more episodes, maybe they could have had him do more things. But aside from that, I enjoyed the bits involving him, though. Like, I enjoyed how he went from not wanting to rap for a bit to eventually wanting to rap again. And every scene involving him was pretty cool. I just had to be honest with how I felt about Kabi. And saying that, though, Nanami was a fantastic character, though. I love seeing her struggles. I love seeing how much it pained her in those moments where she didn't utilize her voice to sing, because it eventually made it more satisfying when she finally did sing utilizing her own voice. It just made it much more satisfying. So, credit to the series there. They developed an arc for Nanami, and they beautifully went through with it. That was nice. And surprisingly, they added more depth to Kurosawa than I could have imagined, because he went from a character I didn't like to afterwards learning his backstory, that he was a performer, but he failed. And that's why he was so rough on the Azale girls, because he didn't want them to go on the same path of failure. Was really beautiful writing, because he always had faith in Nanami and the talent of her friend. She just wanted to draw it out. So that was cool. And they did a great job on developing him as a character. And KONGMING was a great character, because even though he was the flat character, he was a well-written flat type of character. Because considering KONGMING was already still up there in age, there wasn't really much room for growth for him. So I love how they utilized him more as like a catalyst to get the plot moving forward, or as like an assist character. So they utilized KONGMING as a character absolutely beautifully. So that's why I thought, from a character standpoint, this series did phenomenally. Pretty much I got no complaints on that end. Animation wise, now here's the thing. The first few episodes of the series were absolutely gorgeous. The last few episodes of the series were absolutely gorgeous. But I'd be lying if I didn't say the middle episodes were hit or miss visually. Like, you can tell PA Works, they pretty much put loads of budget into the first few episodes, the last few episodes. But due to that, you can tell they didn't have enough budget for the middle episodes. Reason why I got to mention that is because there's also currently another airing musical anime, which is Love Live Nijisaki High School Idol Club Season 2. And that series never has a weak episode. That series has like high budget performances every freaking episode, like it's nothing. It's like, holy cow, how much budget does Sunrise have for that series? So visually, this series, it's a B plus, because the animation was great, but I can't ignore the middle episodes. So if y'all wondering why I limit to 8 out of 10 rating, it's because this series was a really good looking series, but it wasn't the creme to the creme of musical anime when it comes to visuals. That title belongs to Love Live, like by a country mile. Like, that series, when it comes to its animation, was in like a whole different league. And there's no if to buzz about that. But in saying that, the visual effort of this series was absolutely and utterly respectable. And the series did have some absolutely banger-looking episodes, to its credit. Like, the things that come to mind to me when it comes to this series are the first episode of this series and this episode of the series, which is the last one. Like, this series, when it needed to have an absolutely gorgeously striking episode, it was able to have one. And that's what really, really made the episode, at least from my perspective, so dang great. And also, on top of all that, gotta say, the voice acting for the series was just absolutely incredible. I mean, I got zero complaints on that end because the performers, they just went all in, and that's what I absolutely adored about this episode. And also all the other episodes in the series. Like, there was never an episode in the series where the voice acting was low quality. It was high quality from start to finish. Arc in the series was really dang good. There wasn't any episodes where I felt the arc was off model. And that's what overall, taking these factors in consideration, this series was a high tier 8 out of 10. And yeah, these are pretty much my thoughts on the last episode and also the series in general. Now, right before I go, though, let me just say thank you very much to Umir Khalil and Sho Garyu. Thank you very much for commenting on the live chat. And also, I'd like to say thank you to everyone else for also watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and also hit the bell for notifications. And I will see y'all later if you decide to come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope y'all have a great, safe day or night, everyone. Bye-bye, y'all.